Hello, Verna. Thanks for this nice introduction. It's always a pleasure to be invited. And today I have a very special honor to introduce a super mega incentive, I would say. It's something that, as I know, have never been done in this way. And so I would suggest, Verna, we are going to the next slide to speak about this mega incentive. So, as you can see, Sonic creates a millionaire. This is not any incentive. It's a very, very special incentive. And as you can read on the headline, it will be really $1 million that one person can win. Yeah. And there, of course, there are always some rules. We will explain the rules. It's counting the, let's say, total volume of your directs in the months of August, and the person who is having the highest volume from his directs is actually winning the challenge. But there are some special rules. You need to have at least 5 directs with a deposit in this month, and from the strongest line, from your strongest line or strongest leg, there is maximum 50% are counting. These are the general rules for the first incentive, where one person can win $1 million because of this challenge. So it's a really crazy incentive, I would say. I've never heard something similar like this. And backed, let's say, directly connected to this, you will have on your IB portal, let's say, a special banner. You click on the banner, and then actually this site is opening. And you will not just hear the headline, you will also scroll down a little bit, and you will have a leaderboard where you can live track and see where you are, and who is leading and who is second, who is third. Maybe we can go now to the next slide. Perfect. You can see how it will look like. There will be, let's say, the IB number, just the first 2 numbers, of course, to protect the person. And then you will see the community, the country, and then the volume. And the last one is actually the shares. So for every $1,000, you're getting 1 share. So this is actually the, let's say, the model, how it will work. And I wish everyone, let's say, a great month of August. But we are not stopping with this actually promotion. There is another promotion. Actually, there are 3. But I would say the second one, and then we wait later. I'm sure that Verna will present the third one. But before this, we will talk about the second, and this actually the community challenge. There is different communities in tech markets, and each community, is having every month certain volume. And based on that volume, it will count which community are bringing the most volume to the company. And the community who is winning of all 24 communities that are already now working in tech markets, there will be one winner. And this community will get sponsored 1 incentive trip that they will choose from tech markets. So these are the 2 incentives that I'm presenting. And now with this, I will hand over to our main speaker, Verna. Thanks for that. And I wish you an incredible August. And I'm sure that a lot of people will break records. And don't forget the golden rule. Everything which is done in August, November is multiplied 2 times. So the harder you work in August, you know what in November will come out. So good luck, and we see us hopefully in one of the big events in Poland or in Bangkok. Ciao.
Erwin, massive, what I should say. So I hope everybody have understood what we just have seen. I think this is the biggest incentive ever given, ever in the entire industry in history. I think something like that was never done before. So that means those person which is creating the highest volume of his directs within this month of August, after 50% rule, of course, can win and will win $1 million. 1 million. I think for the most people out there, to have $1 million in addition would be absolutely life-changing. And the great news is this one person could be you. It could be you. Yeah? And of course, we all have experienced this massive track records of Sonic, and for the reason, of course, a lot of people are interested there to do possibly their first steps into this industry, in this forex market, this trading market, the biggest industry on earth. And so when you help others to do their first step in this industry, then you can get additional rewarded in the month of August with $1 million. I like it, I love it, and I love it. And of course, we've seen one incentive in addition, and this incentive have to do with the community. So that means the strongest community will get a super incentive on top, the strongest community in August. So it's a team effort, let me call it this way. It's a community effort, what we all can create together. And so I assume, of course, that AITECH will be this community. So, but of course, we will work on it together. And one of the driving forces, of course, in this month of August will be the incentive what we just have seen, $1 million. So just think about it, so let it sink in to really understand how powerful that is. And like Erwin have said before, there's coming even one incentive in addition. This we will see in a few minutes. So stay tuned. This call is packed full with excitement. And I'm excited already, more than that. And I think I hope you too. And with everything that we see now in the next upcoming seconds and minutes, the excitement will rise. So this August will be absolutely powerful. And of course, all numbers, what we have seen in July, there was already mind-blowing good. But I think August, even if it's summertime, August will again be a record like we never have seen it before. So with that, of course, I want to give over to the next speaker. And of course, this speaker is a super special guest. And of course, always when I have the pleasure to invite him, sometimes I don't know what to say, because what he is doing for us and all these solutions which are created around and all these things which are happening. So I think everybody here feels the same. I'm not just thankful and grateful. There is basically no word for it. He's the CEO, he's one of the owners of Tech Markets. And so this, of course, with this broker, which is breaking every record after record of the entire industry, there, of course, we can look not just positive forwards, we can look forward in the future where we always were dreaming of. As I think the most of us, which are in the space of affiliate marketing, they always was dreaming to have something like that. And now we have it. And the next thing, of course, is starting now. In addition, it started already. So few people are using it already, but also this will have an enormous implication in the most positive sense. And this is the topic about we will hear now in the next few minutes. And with that, of course, with a big welcome and a big thank you, we invite together in this call, Nick.
Thank you for everything, and thank you for having me here on this call. Guys, we had an absolutely amazing month of July. I have no words. Usually affiliate marketing doesn't work in the summer. We have proven it wrong. It is growing and growing and growing on a daily basis. It is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I am so thankful and so happy for everything that is happening here. And guys, BIX is already live. BIX is live in Latam and the US, and we have a short video for that.
Everything connected. Everything under your control.
So that was a very short video. The BIX Debit Card is live. It is ready to go. It is live in Latin America and live in the United States of America. And guys, you know us now. We are trying to do everything perfect. And since we are trying to do everything perfect, we had the chance to go live earlier with the rest of the world, or we are doing it perfect. And at the end, perfection means BIX will not only be a debit card from day one. BIX will be a debit card, a wallet, and an IBAN, like an on and off ramp on your name for entire European Union and for the United States citizens. So guys, the product just got an upgrade, and it will be live and available on the 1st of September for everyone. So 4 more weeks. And guys, I can't wait to show you the final product, because this is going to be absolutely life-changing. And for everyone that had the $250 promotion in the month of July or June, you guys will receive the free card directly when it is there. Directly, you will get a voucher code which you can use to activate the card for free once it is available in your region. So everyone from Latin America and everyone from the United States is already available with the voucher code to activate the card for free directly in your BIX portal. And you see the code here right now in the AITECH back office. As well, very important, after you downloaded the BIX card, please connect it with your AITECH back office so that you will receive commissions. Very, very important. Guys, the income streams that will be built through the BIX card will be absolutely massive, and you guys will see the effect in the next couple of months and weeks, because people will always have to spend money. And guys, for now, the events that are upcoming for Poland, we have something very, very nice. The Beyond Tour is coming to you. The Beyond Tour is now starting with Poland in September. It is getting closer and closer and closer. And guys, very important, on this event, there will be superstars born. The most important question is, are you there, and will you be the next superstar? And for that, we have a nice little video. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. So it's going to be in Krakow, and guys, it is around the corner. It is 50 days left, and the last tickets will be able to bought on the 15th of August. And for everyone that purchases a ticket of the $199 or $399 ticket will immediately receive at the event the first and the only BIX black card in physical form directly at the event. So guys, remember, $199, $399 ticket, you will receive the first and the only BIX black card ever available on this event. So this is super, super important to come to this event. Plus, we have another add-on. If you are on this event, one of the guys at this event will have the chance to win $100,000 US. Very important. We sold already over 1,000 tickets. There's only 2,500 tickets available. So be quick. And on the 15th of August, the ticket sale is closed because we need to prepare the planning. And with these words, I will give back the word to the one and only, to the man that made entire AITECH big, and the guy that with who we started. Guys, it's Mr. Werner Kaiser. I don't know. He will maybe tell you in the next couple of weeks about his income, but it is tremendous. He is the best earning affiliate marketer on the planet. Werner Kaiser. Thank you.
Nick, big thank you. And yes, Poland is coming. Krakow is coming, and I just can recommend highly to everybody to be part of this, because I think everybody in this industry have experienced it by his own in the past. So in the moment somebody understands, in the moment you know, Everything is different afterwards. And exactly this we will see there. So there will be not just informations and updates and news. So we will dive deep insight in the possibilities. And of course, also to give a little bit of forecast, what could be. So if somebody really understands and unleash his real potential, what this could mean. And also, of course, one of these incentives, just to come shortly back to that, with this $100,000. So this also have to do something with the months of August. So this is basically the third incentive this month, and this is related to the events in Poland. And so it works like that. For every new direct, all new directs, their volume is counting. And for each $1,000 in volume of directs, of new directs within this month of August, you're getting 1 share. And how more shares you have, of course, how higher is the possibility to be part then, or to be the winner in the end. So there will be a random raffle happening on the event in Poland. Of course, you have to be there, and otherwise you cannot win it. It's also clear. And so how more shares you have based on this logic, based on these procedures, how higher is the possibility in this raffle to win $100,000. So the person in Poland which is there and if, of course, is winning there will get it. And of course, $100,000, what I should say. So we have seen basically in this call 3 massive incentives for this month of August. And we also have seen, of course, the cards. And I'm super happy because I've got a lot of screenshots already from people in Latin America, and they've already paid with it. They're super happy. It's working. It's basically seamlessly through the decentralized wallets. And so that means it has already started. And also in BIX, of course, if somebody is recommending BIX and people say, okay, I want to use it because it just makes sense, and they start to use it because decentralized wallets for different card types. Also then, of course, the IBANs are connected to that, your personal own on and off ramp. So this is basically where everybody's looking for out there. So and here it is. And also, of course, important is this difference to understand between the decentralized wallet, how this works, to be the owner and not just the holder. I think over the last years, many people have understood the difference, and I think the difference is a major, important difference to understand, and this all is coming with BIX. And also there, of course, there is in the influencer program of AITECH a logic behind. So that means if people start to use the cards and start to spend money with their cards, up to 50% of all the fees, and this, the fees 3% on the spending, so not when you charge the cards, when you send money on the card, there is no fee on it, but if people spend it afterwards, is 3% fee, and the half of it is going back to this influencer program. And this is basically a very simple plan, but a very powerful one. Very powerful, because basically you could calculate yourself based on this simplification level of this plan, what could be the outcome. And what we see here is a unilevel plan, 10 levels down. It starts with the direct 15%, then it goes to 10%, and the remaining levels are 2.5%. So that means in this unilevel, 45% of all fees created via the using of the card, via spending through the cards, is given back to the community in the AITECH influencer program. And then is coming something in addition. And there's a specific pool, is the BIX pool. It's paid monthly. And this is allocated, of course, from all the fees. And there is also a very simple rule. So in the moment somebody in his entire organization, Unfinity, entire organization, have on the market out there 10,000 cards after a 50% rule, so you have 1 share in this BIX pool. 20,000 means 2 shares, 30,000 means 3 shares, and so it goes on. Because These numbers here, of course, I assume will be reached very, very fast, because I assume basically everybody which is using the services available already and the features available already, of course, will also use the cards, because it just makes sense. So that means I assume in record time, this will be one of the biggest crypto cards available on Earth. And I assume it will also not take very long, and BIX will be one of the biggest cards, not just one of the biggest cards, it will be the biggest crypto card on Earth. And then, you know, of course, the numbers, of course, which have to get reached to be the number one also in this industry, they, of course, they are challenging, but I assume it will be done, and it will be done very, very fast, because it's not just one card more. With this combination of decentralized wallets, how the card works, there's different card types, the VIP package, which can be taken in addition for a super competitive pricing, and of course, then of course the personal IBANs on and off ramp. This combination, based on my knowledge, not exists anywhere else, not anywhere else. So that means everybody which already is using possibly a card will go for this card in addition. So this is what I think, and what they also see right now, and I think everybody which has started to talk about BIX is experiencing the same. So that means they've already started. You can download already the app, of course. You can sync it already to your AITECH back office. So this all is already in place. And what we've heard before, the time frame, and also, of course, then the voucher, which can be used for those people which have fulfilled the requirements in June and July. So everything more than on its way. And like I said, people in the United States and in Latam, they are using it already. They like it, they love it. And I think for all of us, which are not in Latin America, it will be the same. We love it because it works. This is the most important thing. So, and then of course, there's also something in addition on top, because, you know, of course, in AITECH, there are different income streams, and one of them is called CPA, cost per acquisition. And also here, we can say thank you again. And again, thank you is not enough, but which words should be used? So, and what we see here in addition is that again in August, the promotion for the 50% for the CPA is extended. So it goes again up to 7.5%. And my recommendation is always, when you see this slide, to think shortly about it, what we see here. What we see here, it's not about the numbers. It's about what means this. I assume the most people out there, when they would reach something like that, possibly something will change in your life. Possibly basically everything will change in your life. And the great news is everybody could do it, also you. It's just, of course, a decision. It's a question of intensity. It's a question of focus. And of course, also from consistency. And then, of course, over time, it can be done step by step. So I think what we all have here in our hands is absolutely unique. Nobody else out there have something similar, not even close. This is also very important to understand. And yeah, you've seen it. This is just the August, And then, of course, is Poland coming. So really hope that everybody here in this call, if you not have already your tickets, you will go for that very soon, because on the 15th of August, the ticket sale will be closed. So if somebody's coming afterwards and says, but I still want to go there, it will not be possible anymore. So only, of course, if somebody have a ticket already, and it can give the ticket over to you, but you will be not able anymore to purchase a ticket. And this event, of course, will be not just from the information side and from the experience, something very special. I assume it will be also a big celebration for the enormous success a lot of people have reached in the meantime. And basically every record what I ever seen is broken in the meantime. And a lot of people, of course, understand step by step that this could be something, and not just something. This is what they was waiting for possibly their whole life. And here it is. And with that, of course, I say big thank you for everybody who have participated in this call. Big thank you for all the efforts and all this focus, what everybody's putting in here. And of course, big thank you also to our special guests in this call, to Erwin and to Nick. And together, we will create something what nobody have seen before, and it's basically already happened. It's not a vision, it's already reality. With that, I wish everybody here a fantastic August. And of course, today is the 1st of August, so the whole month is still to go. And I think everybody also understands here, when a month have a specific number of days, then possibly it makes sense to start on the first day of the month and not somewhere in the middle, because these incentives, of course, they're very powerful. But when you start from the first day on, of course, then the chance is rising that, of course, you could be the one. And with that, of course, I wish you all the best. Hopefully we see us very, very soon. So latest, of course, in Poland. All the best. Thank you.